Part 2, the divorce hearing and the double betrayal. After I posted that video to the family group chat, my phone didn't stop vibrating for 48 hours. Sarah tried to call me 74 times. Mark's wife, Emily, who is actually a close friend of mine, called me sobbing. But the craziest part? Sarah didn't apologize. Her first text to me wasn't, "I'm sorry." It was, "How could you embarrass me like that? You've ruined my reputation with my parents." That's when I knew. The woman I married was gone. This person was a stranger. So I stopped responding. I blocked her, blocked Mark, and let my lawyer do the talking. But Sarah had one more trick up her sleeve for the first divorce hearing. We live in a no-fault divorce state, which basically means even if she cheated, she could still try to claim half of my retirement and the house. Sarah's lawyer was a shark. In the preliminary hearing, they actually tried to claim that I was the abusive one. They said my public shaming of her on the group chat was emotional distress and that she only turned to Mark because I was cold and distant. I sat there in the courtroom, looking at her. She was wearing a modest, dark blue dress, looking like a saint. She even squeezed out a few fake tears for the judge. My lawyer just leaned over and whispered, "Wait for it." Sarah didn't know that after the hotel incident, I didn't just stop at the video. I had gone through our shared phone plan records. My lawyer stood up and handed a stack of papers to the judge. "Your Honor, we have 3 months of text logs between the respondent and Mr. Mark. Not only do they prove a long-term affair, but they also prove a conspiracy." The judge looked confused. "A conspiracy?" My lawyer played an audio clip from a nanny cam I'd set up in the living room weeks before, which is legal in my state for home security. In the clip, you can clearly hear Sarah talking to Mark on speakerphone. She says, "Once we get Mike to pay for the kitchen remodel, the house value will go up. Then I'll file for divorce and we can live there together off his alimony." The courtroom went dead silent. Sarah's face went from crying saint to ghost white in 3 seconds. The judge was disgusted because she caught her on tape planning to defraud me and using the remodel to hike up the settlement. The judge threw out her request for alimony entirely. The house sold. The profits split, but I got a larger share because I'd paid the entire down payment with an inheritance. The best part? Mark was fired from his job. It turns out he was using a company car and company gas card to drive Sarah to those hotels. When the video went viral in our small town, his boss, who is a family man, didn't want that kind of representative for his business. Sarah is now living in a studio apartment, and Mark is working at a local warehouse. They aren't happily ever after anymore. Apparently, it's hard to keep a relationship going when you don't have a clueless husband to pay for your luxury hotel rooms. So tell me, did I go too far with the nanny cam, or is all fair in love and war? If you love this justice, smash that like button. We just hit a huge milestone on the channel, and I couldn't do it without you guys. Comment "Justice Served" below, and subscribe for the next story. I've got a crazy one coming up tomorrow about a Karen neighbor who tried to steal my driveway. You won't want to miss it.